Welcome to Tangerine, Florida, a small, unincorporated community in northwest Orange County with a Hollywood connection. Welcome everyone. For today's great adventure, we find ourselves in Tangerine, Florida, a small community northwest of Orlando, about 30 minutes outside of Orlando. And Tangerine has a connection with Hollywood. If you remember the movie from 2010, The Town. And here is pretty much the main road into the community of Tangerine. In 2010, Ben Affleck starred in a movie called The Town. His character name was Doug. And Doug was involved with a gang of bank robbers, and they robbed some banks, and one of the people they robbed, or person was in one of the banks, was Claire, and Doug, Ben Affleck's character, fell in love with her. And at the end of the movie, he buried a bunch of money for her, along with a tangerine and a note. And it shows you him moving to Tangerine. And we are here in Tangerine, Florida, and that's the connection with Hollywood. And let's go see what's in Tangerine, because it's a very small community. I'll put a map up real quick and show you that it's so small, but let's see what it has to offer. And we're right off of Orange Boston Trail, or 441. And there used to be a sign right here, hanging from there, that said, "Welcome to Tangerine, Florida, an established year." All right, as we head into Tangerine, a couple quick facts. It's incorporated in 1879, and it's about 2,800 people here. It's about 5 square miles, and it's about 30 minutes from Orlando, like I said, but it looks nothing or feels nothing like Orlando. Look what I found here, the meeting house. It's now a private residence, but it was formerly known as a general store and a post office, circa 1878. And look at this house here, very across the street. Very quaint looking house, very old, you can tell. And here is the tiny post office here. It goes along with the tiny unincorporated town vibe. And I've driven by Tangerine before, but it's the first time I actually turned in off of the main road, which is again OBT or 441, and came into the community. And so far I like it. I like the houses and the styles and the quaintness of it. And this building here is the Florida VPK schoolhouse for kids. It says Tangerine Schoolhouse right there. And one of the scenes at the end of the movie The Town, which is, I really like that movie a lot actually, is Ben Affleck they show like a porch. He's on the back of a porch, and they show a lake. And there's only one lake here. We're gonna go check it out and see if we can find that house. And you know you're in a small community if on their community events board they have a community pancake breakfast first Saturday of every month, 8 to 10. I like that. And look at one of the lawns here with the glass bottles and the pretty colors and the tires. That's really nice. Standing in front of the Tangerine Community Church. It's the little church with a big heart. It's a Lutheran church, and it says, "Come worship with us." And this really old building, this beautiful church, was founded in 1886. And here's another view of it with the church bell up there. Again, not a large church, obviously, for a small community, but very nice. And here is Johnston's Hall, and it says it's the Tangerine Improvement Society, and this is where they have the breakfasts once a month, as well as other events. That's really awesome, have this type of community involvement like that in a building where I'm sure everyone knows everyone's in Tangerine. And I absolutely love these type of communities. Growing up in Orlando, it was a lot smaller than it is now. Nothing like this, but a lot smaller than it is now. It's a big city now, and we're only 30 minutes from there, and it just feels like a completely different world, like I said earlier. And I like that. And the house directly in front of the church, across the street from the church, in its flower garden and vegetable garden, it has all kinds of Bible verses, Isaiah 26:3, Romans 8:28, Jeremiah 29:11, Proverbs 16:13, and all across the yard. And they do have a neighborhood park, again, taken care of by the Orange County Parks and Recreation. Let's take a quick peek over there. And this is really nice. It's got a little, tight kids playground here with covering. They also have the barbecue grill with covering there. And further over is going to show you guys the basketball court and the volleyball court. And behind me, as you can see, is a half-court basketball and a beach volleyball, and there's also a sidewalk that walks around the whole perimeter of the park, which is, I don't know, maybe 2 acres. It's really nice, quiet, and well maintained. And I found the lake in Tangerine. It's called Lake Ola. I don't know if I can get access to it because these are people's properties and I ain't gonna trespass, but I'll keep looking around and see if I can find closer access to the lake. And I have driven all the way around Lake Ola and there is literally no access to the lake. But this is the lake that Ben Affleck, or Doug, would have been looking at if he really came to Tangerine, which he didn't. Lake Ola, Tangerine, Florida. And one thing I wanted to mention, I talked to a couple of the people in the community of Tangerine, very nice people. However, they didn't know about the movie The Town, which I found interesting. I thought it was a very popular movie. I really liked it a lot. And that, my friends, is gonna wrap it up here in beautiful and quaint Tangerine, Florida. Please like and subscribe. Take care. Until next time.